Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? Alexander Robinson here. Alex the SEO, owner of Smart Alex SEO and WholesalePropertyMarketing.com. Coming to you on a rather clear day here in good old Las Vegas. Still nice and warm, nice and shiny, just really awesome. Have some nice thin clouds in the sky, but it's really not affecting anything unless it's contributing to the beautiful weather we're actually having. So I wanted to come to you guys today and basically give you 2 tips that you guys need to basically follow when choosing someone to market your property or market your business online, period. Now, the first thing that I always run into are people who want the service, but they have issues because they feel like they've been burned by people who claim that they can do these things. People who claim that they can get you these fascinating and fantasized results. So the one thing that I always go with, and this is a really good red flag. Tip number 1, if your online marketer or SEO tells you that they can get you on the first page, in the first position, under your keyword, question them. Plain and simple. The reason I say question them is because though it's not impossible to receive first page placement in the first position, but how they do it is the number 1 factor here. Now see, if they use your business as the proper keyword, in all honesty, 9 times out of 10, yes, you will find yourself on the first page in the first position. But see, that's the proper name of your business. We're not going for the proper name of your business per se. We're going for keywords that you want your business found under, or your website found under. That's the key. That's the key thing here. So if they tell you that they can get you on the first page in the first position, even under that keyword, question them. Because 9 times out of 10, what they're doing is they're placing paid Google ads. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but if you're looking for the organic placement, and mind you, Google ads, depending on the keyword that you're targeting, can be very expensive. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. But the downfall to having a paid placement as opposed to organic is that when you stop paying for it, bye-bye. There goes your listing. It doesn't show up anymore. With organic, you take the risk of it fluctuating in position, but for the most part, when you receive that organic placement, it pretty much sticks. Now, Google has their thing with their algorithms, and their algorithms basically determine the strength and the positioning of your website under certain keywords. So where honestly you may be on the first page in the 3rd position one day, Google may change their algorithm and you may find yourself in a higher position on the first page, a lower position on the first page, or bumped all the way back to the 2nd or further. But with organic, you have a much better chance of keeping a long-term placement in the search engines. So like I said, if they tell you that they can get you ranked in the first position on the first page of Google under your keyword, question them, make them explain themselves. You want to make sure that you're paying for a legitimate service, and you want to make sure that the service you're being provided with is quality. And as soon as you stop paying these people, whoever you have doing it, your position doesn't go away because they were using Google ads instead of establishing organic placement. Now, tip number 2. When hiring someone to do your online marketing or to provide you with SEO or both, Make sure they can give you references. See if they have a portfolio, or at least be able to explain the process to you. Now, sometimes when they explain the process, it'll make your eyes cross. But the point is, you want to be able to understand that these people know what they're actually doing. Now, just because they don't have a portfolio or they don't have any references to show you, honestly, doesn't mean that they do not know what they're doing. Because in all honesty, if they could verbally spew to you what's going to happen, the process, and they could give you a great breakdown, there's nothing wrong with that. Plain and simple. People actually prefer references and portfolios and examples like that because it's a trust factor thing. They want to make sure that they're hiring somebody that they know that knows what they're doing. But the thing about it is, the con to that is they can basically show you anything. They could show you one thing that they've never done before in their life. They could have just picked something that they like to show people, and they've never really done it. So in all honesty, the one thing that I've known that works best are people who can explain the process and then start delivering results. Now, one thing you have to take into consideration, it varies in the time frame as well. When you apply SEO and online marketing, let's just stick with SEO for right now, because in all honesty, SEO is the best thing that you can actually implement to drive great amounts of traffic to your site. It can take anywhere from 30 to 90 days for your website or squeeze page, whatever you've chosen, to actually show up under the keywords, the primary keywords that you've actually established or you want your site to show up under. Now, that's why I have something that I use, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other SEOs and online marketers use it. It's called secondary keywords. These keywords are still pretty strong, and they will get you placement in the search engines while working on your primary keyword to build it up. And in all honesty, let's just give you a side note right quick. Depending on the popularity of that keyword or key term that you're actually trying to target, I've seen it take up to sometimes 2 years. Now, that doesn't mean it's not going to show up in 2 years. That just means that sometimes it takes about 2 years to even get to the front of the line, like on the first page or within the first 3 pages. And that's basically what you want to shoot for. A lot of us will tell you want positioning no further than the first 3 pages. But a lot of us will also tell you, and it's actually true, you want to at least show up on the first page or at least at the top of the second page. Because, I'm sorry, we're just kind of lazy as humans when we search. We seem to feel like we're just in a rush, and we don't feel like going through all of the results that Google can return. So when considering SEO, your SEO should be able to tell you, honestly, that it'll take anywhere from 30 to 90 days on average for you to start seeing results from the keyword or key term or keywords, key terms that you've actually chosen. And don't fret, because in all honesty, you have to understand this. That time flies by a lot of times. And if you are honestly looking for a quick fix to SEO, like if you want something to show up the next week, or you want something to show up immediately after your SEO that you've hired, you want something to show up after they've done the work and you don't see any results, don't be surprised, because in all honesty, it's a process. And you have to understand that with SEO, though it may take a certain period of time, it's worth it. So you can't be so anxious to where if you don't see results like in 72 hours after your SEO told you that they were done optimizing your squeeze page or website, you can't get mad. You can't get frustrated, tell them you want your money back and they're not doing their job. They're absolutely doing their job. You just have to understand the process and how long it takes. That's why most SEOs that you will come across, they'll let you know it takes about 30 to 90 days to start seeing results. And 30 to 90 days, especially depending on the competition for that keyword or key term, you might start seeing great results. It's been many times where I've gotten results for my clients within 3 weeks, sometimes within 2 weeks. There's certain things as an SEO that you are able to do where you can use other platforms and things might start showing up in as little as 72 hours. But it will most likely not be your website. It may be another site that was used to point to your website. So those things you really want to take into consideration, plain and simple. So please don't beat your SEO online marketer over the head with a stick. Don't be ready to rage war and go to battle. Trust and believe. You have to understand that this is a process. And in all honesty, once you establish your website, a squeeze page, the plans to market and SEO should already be on your mind. It should already be in your plan. So you know that in about 30 to 90 days, you should start seeing the results that you want. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I just wanted to let you guys know that today, give you those 2 tips, and that's my spew. So, think about it. This is Alexander Robinson signing off, telling you to stay positive, progressive, prosperous, and profitable. And always, always keep moving forward, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Love and peace, y'all. I'm out.